We are live with another ranked spectate. This time we're going to be watching the Shyvana EclecticGamer on the red team. Overall, on the rest of red team, they have Singe top lane, Amumu mid, MF ADC, and Sona support. On the blue side, we have Renekton top, Zinzao jungle, Lux mid, Jinx ADC, and a Thresh support. And I can already tell this audio is going to be too loud for me. So I'm going to turn it down. Alright? Alright. So let's switch over to here, and we're going to get Shyvana up. We're going to be watching Shyvana, who said they need a little bit help with the macro, bigger picture view of the game. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break this game down, and we're going to find out what to do. Looks like a very standard. Amumu must have had a hard time loading in. Why did you... Okay. Seriously, this is going to put me on tilt. Doran shield? Why the heck did you get... Okay, well you have additional health, Amumu. You're like, oh yeah, I'm going against the Renekton mid. No, you're not. You're going against Lux. Why did you pick Amumu? Okay. Sona going in there with a nice deep ward. None of them want to go and help out. MF doesn't even want a leash. Hello. Kind of need a leash. He said, screw the leash. I'm just going to start it. I would have said MF is just completely gold oriented right here. Yeah, you're like, get the heck out of here. You're too late to help out with that. I would not even help out bot lane at this point because they're screwing around. And they don't even want to help you get a good leash. A good leash from your teammates means that you're able to help out in lane more for ganking and pushing people back and applying pressure. Okay. So you decide to forego the buffs and try to clear the camps as quickly as possible. I'm fairly certain you've seen Shyvana guides and have played enough games with Shyvana to know, how to clear and what to do. What you want to get. Looks like you'll probably get close to level 3, if not 3 on this one. Always clear out the little ones first, that's level 3. But seeing as how Shyvana really doesn't need blue, don't even worry about it. You're doing your jungle pattern perfectly fine. I'd probably smite it, which you do. Good. Additional stun. Potion being used. You're going to go back and you're going to heal up because Smite would be down for, yeah, you wouldn't have enough time left. Looks like there's some fun on the mini-map going on. Renekton's having a great old time having pushed Singed into the tower. I guess the Lux pushed a Amumu back. Well, yeah, Mumu's a melee champion against a ranged poke. Okay, great. And bot lane isn't going to get any help, and I sure hope you don't decide to go and help him out early. Because it's like, look, you guys aren't gonna help me. Don't expect me to come help out. I'll help out later and when I feel like it. Which, boo-hoo for them. It's their own fault. They don't want to help you with the leash. All right, tell me you smite it. Thank you. Nice job on a smite. Amumu was really low, but yet mid lane's doing kind of somewhat okay. And okay, well he's down about a wave. I wouldn't even worry about smiting this. I just keep going for it, keep letting the little spinny thing go on Shyvana, and just kill the blue and take it. There you go. Amumu was probably calling for help because now he's realizing, oh, I'm kind of screwed right now. Top lane CS wise, and you can find this when you Thresh disconnects. Kind of okay top lane in CS. Along with the ADCs. Yo, why in the world did MF go back and decide to build another sword and 2 fairy charms? Alright, so Amumu going back, you cover mid. Good job. That's what I would have done. It's like, Amumu, you're not there, your lane's getting pushed into you, I'm gonna go take your farm. Amumu is sitting there throwing a fit, boo-hoo, too bad for you. I need this. Alright. Wise, looks like everything's good. Everybody's having a great old time in the jungle. Lux went back, showing up as me on the map. Amumu doesn't ping it. That could turn out to be a problem. You don't know if Lux is roaming or just went back. But Red doesn't seem to care. They don't have any wards placed out bot. You figure why not help out top. Singed is a little bit low. Wondering if you get spotted out by ward here. You don't. You're level 6, which is really good. Burn the ghost. I probably would have waited on that ghost. Oh, that was Singed who did that. Yeah, you don't have any. That's the only thing that sucks, and you didn't even put exhaust on him. If you did the exhaust, you'd have to be offensively using that exhaust on him. So you go around, take scuds. You didn't know that Zin is counter jungling at you at this point, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, I would. Wow, what is going on? You realize top's getting kind of low. Renekton's just annoying. Wow, takes a couple turret hits for no reason at all. I'm not even watching him, but looking at this. Yo, you better kill him off of this. You better kill him off of this. Please, thank you. Alright. Take all that farm. All that farm. Zin has showed up bottom. And he's not even actively engaging anybody, because they're already underneath their turret. But MF died. 2 for 1. Yeah, they killed her. Alright. Let's see. You build into Devour. Alright, so building into Devour means that you're going to be very jungle, scuttle focused, trying to clear farm as quickly as you can. You don't have any boots at this point still, but I guess it's probably okay. Shyvana probably comes with her own movement speed. I wouldn't know. I don't play Shyvana, but I've gone up against Shyvanas who are pretty annoying. Yeah. Gromp was stolen on you. So it shows up that, yep, he's mid. Rocket being sent up. Completely misses. Goes somewhat low. I wouldn't engage. I just see about poking it a little bit and trying to pull the wave up. Don't go back in. There you go. Thresh comes back. Having a little bit problems with it there with your toaster. Had to back off. Go back into your jungle. Singe just having a great old time running around without mana top lane. Not the greatest approach. Jinx is low. Alright. Decide to go back to your farming. Good overall. I mean, not really much has gone on. They might have a couple hundred gold lead on you at this point at 8 minutes in the game. But that's only because, you know, not much has been going on. Zin hasn't even finished his jungle item. He's sitting on 1,700 gold. She would probably do better cashing that in. Yo, I wouldn't even... Nope. Alright, get caught up by Zin here. Not quite certain what's going on. I probably wouldn't be trying to force this fight. Burn your ultimate. Wow. Wow. He super got caught out. He's... Oh my gosh. That was nice. Did you see that? He didn't even do anything. He just said, yo, I'm tailing it. See you guys later. And Lux runs all the way from bot. Man. I don't know if you saw Lux there, but she was chasing that whole time. She ran all the way up the river, which gives Mundo some free clearing time mid. And now that is free damage on turret for Amumu if he knows what he's doing. I'd ward the sides in a little bit. You have Death Timer on him. You know he just spawned. Zin did. So that's free damage on turret. Option to counter jungle if you wanted, but really who cares? Rather safely farm and get Devour stacks. Get stated as quickly as possible. And then see what we can do to help out. Zin also looks to be going for Devour here. Might turn out to bite him in the end, but then again, you never know. Red finally decided to ward. Put a pink out, So at least I don't get flanked. That's probably what killed him the first time. Wow, just barely missed that hook. What in the world is going on here? Wow. The rest of you guys are showing up. That's an easy Jinx rocket. Probably be a double kill. Yes. Nice job there, Amumu. Yep. Playing them, burning them. Yo, get on them. Alright, that's where exhaust did you some good. Amumu looking to get that. Yo, dive it. Dive it. Go help him out and dive it. He's going clearly underneath the turret. Yeah, there you go. Man. Okay, at this point you've watched Lux walk over 2 wards. Yeah, now you decide to back out. She ran right over Dragon Ward, so wasn't like she was easy. Mumu gets out with his life. Alright. And you go back into your jungle. Singe is just screwing around here taking turret shots. Going, hey, guess what? I'm gonna build a Roa. Oh man, top lane gold wise, you know, they're roughly even. Lux has an advantage right now on her CS. And bot's down by a wave. All in all, somewhat fairly even still at this point, within a kill or two, a couple of 100 gold difference. Doing okay at this point. I don't know half the time what the Sona's doing. She like does this like cool like dupe thing, then goes back and then like gets stuck on a trap, and it's like, yo, Sona, what are you doing? Nailed by the hook. Wow. At this point, Mumu realizes he messed up. Got a lane gank. Yeah, it was Jinx bot lane. That's all she does, is she sits there and harasses you and then throws a rocket in the midst of it. Very bursty, very hard hitting, very quickly. I guess Renekton's calling for some help, but you don't know that. Singe has just been screwing around. Eating up all the farm. And he does have it warded, so he's safe from a gank going on. Trying to deny CS. It's okay. He sees he's gonna kind of get flanked at this point, decides to back out. No problem. Kind of hesitant there if you want to go in for a gank. Wow, Singe decided he wants to go ham. No mana, baiting out Renekton. Oh. Wow, flash is being burnt, ult being used. Yeah, that gank right there. Yeah, let's review it. Let's take double look again. Okay. So you kind of hesitated right here because you weren't sure if it was warded or not. Turns out it was. They had a ward at Dragon. They spotted you there. And they had a ward in the bush. Decided, screw it. You know, I'm going to go in for a gank. And your team's not following up. You're going over a pink ward. And so they know you're coming. And you're being used. MF's so far behind, might as well not even be considered of any use. Jinx flashes out for no reason other than she got super scared right now, but got hit by a flay from Thresh. So had the enemy team, okay, regardless of that ward or not, that would have been a really good gank. You probably would have been able to push him all the way under the tower, at least maybe kill him, had the bottom people known you were actually going in and had gone in with you. MF was so far behind, she had like nothing going on in terms of like assistance damage wise. You decide to ping Dragon, you kinda want help. MF is like, no, screw you, I'm down 3 kills. I died 3 times. Take a Dragon, alright. Right over a ward, and now MF decides, hey, I should probably flank and try to go help out. Oh, I'm kind of screwed at this point. Oh, what's going on? They want to go kill Amumu. Yo, Amumu, if you had connected that, you would have been by yourself. I'm just saying, you would have been by yourself on that one. Sona figures come over and help out. Little does she know she ran over a ward. They're telling everybody back out. Get the heck out of here. Yep, don't go on it. Oh. Yo, Amumu, what the heck are you doing? You'll have like... Wow. Wow. And 1v2 going on in the bot lane. Someone realized that she overstayed her welcome. And her ADC died for it. Ult coming in. Completely misses. Would have killed Xin had it been friendly fire on... No, I'm kidding. Don't go backing in a bush that's clearly warded. This is very bad for Xin. Yep, he's dead. So now... That means that you have 22 stacks on your Devours compared to, well, whenever he shows up. What does he have? 8. 22, 8. Alright, doing really good. Probably because Zin's been running around looking for kills and dying for it. Well, yeah, he's died 3 times. You can tell he's died for it. For no other reason than to just, like, waste time going... It's like, if you get Devours, if you're going to go for a gank, you had better know 100% for sure you're going to get a kill. Or have time to be able to jungle everything quickly as possible. Not sure of the optimal build on Shyvana, but seeing as how her flame thing... Hey, ult over that. Exhaust is on cooldown, so you have no way to follow up on ulting over that wall. Push the farm in. Yeah, I probably would have taken like Flash or maybe Ghost on Shyvana, just so that you have a better way of initiating, as opposed to not being able to. Wow. Alright, support battle going on in Tribrush. Everybody look out. We got a really big hard-nosed Thresh here. Jeez. I don't know what's going on half the time bot lane. I'd just say screw you, bot lane. You know, they still haven't taken out your pink in the bush, so you know they're not going to get flanked for a while, and if they are, you're going to see it, and then you're going to know where their jungler is. Anyways, back to Shyvana. I probably would have taken a Flash or a Ghost, just so that you can get in there or get out if you need to, instead of slowing that person down. I might have also built Bambi's Cinder, just for the added burn for the clear time. Probably would have helped buff your already inbred ability, that little flame halo around you. From downtown, getting flanked in, ult coming out, gets stuck on a trap. MF decided she's gonna ult and try to do what she can to help out, but it's like, yo, you've died 4 times for nothing. You're behind in CS. Amu's coming in, see what he can do. Oh my gosh. Yo, Sage, get the heck out of there. Oh, nice. Nice. Well played. Well played. And seeing as how Xin was just bot, he's not gonna have time to go into his topside jungle, which meant an option for counter jungling if you so chose. If I was MF right now, I'd be seriously reconsidering wanting to play ADC. Because you're dying to Jinx. Whoa. Spotted out by a ward, I probably wouldn't gank. Yeah, you're kind of low. Clear the ward side. Peace late, see you later. Amumu was there for a follow-up to help out. Misses the binding. Bandage toss. Sona's like, screw you, bot lane. I'm gonna go help out here. Yo, just watch how much you... Oh my gosh. Okay, this is why when you play a damage support, Amumu, I wouldn't have even gone in to help out. Yeah, you get the heck out. Get out. Get out. Out. Yeah, if someone's gonna do something stupid like that and she's not even a tanky support, you know, don't get caught out, boys and girls, if you don't know what you're doing. Especially if the enemy has vision on you and you have vision on nobody. Then that means either you're not warding well enough or you don't know rotation-wise where people might be, especially if they see a support going mid. Either way, let's go check on Zin, see if he's finished it. Oh, he's at 19 now. He's at 19, but you're sated. So that's great. Let's go Tiamat. Damage. Jinx burns a flash again. Doesn't even have to worry about that. MF gets caught out. Guess what? By everything. Flashes out. Whoa! AoE rocket from downtown. Seals the deal on that one. Top lane's having this tank fight. Flips him under the turret. Burns a flash to get out. Hexdrinker beat Bot. He's super ticked off right now. And Bot, you decided to say, you know what, screw it. If you're going to play stupid like that, I'm still going to take your jungle, because you decided to step on a ward and not let me tank it. You're standing there tanking all of it. Rocket coming up from down at the base and completely misses Singe. And you guys get the turret for it. Good. Good. You say, see, MF, get on my back. I'm going to carry you. I'm 2-0 right now. You don't screw up. Play this smart. You know, we have this. So and I do a little bit better job warding. Just so that you know where stuff is. So the entire team is collapsing right now. Singe dies top. Got a little bit zealous there. Hook coming in. Amumu, nice job on the ult there. Crescendo coming in. MF finally putting her ult to good use. Amumu's gonna chase that. Pick up the kill. MF running around like a chicken with her head caught off trying to figure out what to do, and you get a nice dragon for it. Nice. So I decided to say, screw it, bot lane turret was taken, why don't we group mid and push that up? Still seems to be going in your favor. One play. Okay. Yo, why is nobody else helping Amumu? He clearly ganked it, he wanted to get a kill there. Get the turret for it. Lux burns her ultimate for no other reason than to just pop somebody low. Amumu goes right back to farming, saying thanks for the help, guys. I think I got it from here. And you're back in the jungle, farming up. At this point, you know, you're 3-0-4, you're sated. You're probably well into, alright, you have your boots. Probably going to be finishing off your second item. Yeah, I'd be going back right now, finishing off your second item, which will add more to your power spike. Thresh disconnects again. Comes back. Dude must be playing on a toaster of some sort, because I can't tell what the heck's going on. I mean, they're gonna probably lose the game because their support wasn't there to help out. Nor do they seem to be putting a lot of trust in him when he says, hey, I'm gonna flay him back, you don't need to burn a flash, Jinx. Amumu putting a hurt on. Why not? What did he build? Yeah, Bambi Cinder. All he does is he walks in the lane, runs around Lux, and goes, hey, guess what? I'm gonna burn you. MF left the solo jungle right now. All the rest of them are grouped up top because they don't want the turret to be lost at this point, but it's really low anyway. I'd still be poking. Still see what I can do to poke, but you don't have any poking champions up top there because you're all melee except for the support who just throws out little laser beams, and MF who got scared and decided to go back to buy, okay. Zeal, alright. Now you're sitting on 3,000 gold. Still haven't finished your item. You must have just come back from jungle and you decided to say, hey, forget about that. Amumu, at this point, he's coming up to help out. Bot lane's pushed in. Mid lane's kind of pushed in too. Alright, sliding in and out of that. Gets saved by the lantern, even though kind of didn't need it. You're just kind of showing off here, it looks like. The whole rest of the team on blue are all grouped up top because 3 people are top. Lux decides to go back mid because she said, hey, Amumu's burning up my stuff. Thresh lands a nice hook, flays him up. Dadarino, Jinx throws a rocket. That'd be a really good option to go back in there. MF decides she wants to melee frontline tank it instead of letting Singe do his job. There you go, that's when you can get in on top of him. See what you can do to help out. Careful of the Lux. MF throws some stuff in, alright. Nails the ultimate. Amumu picks up a couple more assists. Lux burns her ultimate. Yo, dive that. Dive that sucker. There you go. Go back on, help the turret. There you go. Nice. Nice. All in all, really good. Their ADC was nowhere to be found for any of that. She said, screw you guys, I'm going bot. I need to get farm for some stupid reason. Even though right now Jinx should be with her team because she has a couple powerful items. She could probably finish her boots. Yeah, she could finish her boots and get well into a second item. Here, so you go counter jungling with your Titanic Hydra. You're 6-0-5, super fed at this point. This is where bot's rotating back out because they don't want to lose a turret. Jinx says, screw the rest of you guys. I know I'm all outflanked. Burns a flash. I wouldn't be going for this. Watch out how you're going for that turret. Support levels have been dropping. When Thresh isn't there, their team's falling. And even though you're even right now in kills, you clearly have a gold advantage. You're running around his jungle taking stuff. Burning ultimate, Amumu's not there to follow up on it. You get binded. Renekton shows up mid to try and push the lane back out. MF is bot. Sona is flanking to help out with that. Thresh hooks a minion. Throws a lantern into it. Amumu, you should have ulted right there, but your ult was on cooldown, so that's okay. I'd probably be backing up this point. Overstayed your welcome. Stayed for too long. Gets nailed by the 3 or 4 ultimate and only hit by 2. Oh my gosh, this Sona. Map awareness 101. Like, where the heck are you going? Oh, I need to join the rest of my team. No, go bot. Go help your ADC push the lane. Because now they see she's all by herself. They're going to go for the flank and they're probably going to kill her for it. Flash being burnt. Flash over the ult. Hit by the hook. And there comes in for the KS. Nice job there, Xin. Even though I don't know how in the world. Wow. Wow. And Amumu dies for really nothing. Oh, it looks like someone built a rot. Figure they don't want that to help out. So they killed a rot. Probably would have put the rot mid or top on a turret that you still have left standing, not in a lane that's been destroyed, pushed out already. But that's okay. Overall, still kind of doing alright. This is when you kind of need to start grouping up. Dragon's up right now. Should probably group up and at least try and get a ward down in there, or contest a dragon. That would be your 3rd dragon. Instead of giving it them, they are right on top of it. At this point, you don't know if they're actually going top, or, well, okay, you get caught out because you decided to go ward to try to help out. Wow. And die for nothing. Yeah, MF, what the heck are you doing? You know, your jungle just died. Go back mid and push the lane out. I would have been super salty at Singe right now, saying, you know what, screw your turret, you know, we need a dragon. See, and if you look at the dragon, that 3rd dragon would have meant +5 movement speed. On top of extra damage on turrets. So I wouldn't, but apparently if Singe wants to play the split pushing game, that's good for him. Sona, you should really be with the rest of the team, not your top laner. They decided they want to go push in mid right now. They don't have really any wards out except for one over by Wolves. But Sona's totally caught out and can't join the rest of the team, so decides to drop a rotten tri-brush and try to flank around back behind. Moon gets caught out. Being burned by MF. Rocket clearly misses. Yo, did you see the hitbox on that? Ult being burnt by Lux, and there's a dead MF once again. 1-7-6, doing a really great job. Flash being used. That's going to be a dead Sona. Yeah, please for map awareness. I wouldn't have really gone all the way into that. And now this is where your all the lead that you had starts melting, right here at this point. Wow, I guess you're going to greed for that. Probably going to cost you your life, because you're going to get snared, binded, and knocked up to death. Okay, so you did pick it up. I guess it's kind of okay. Jinx realizes she's at the back of the line now instead of the front and dies to Singed and a Mumu gangbang. Alright, if you can get the slow, you can probably chase that out. There's the slow, there's the flip, and there's the dead Lux. All being burned. That's the Renekton coming in. All the flanks going on like nuts. Singe is running for life, trying to get out. Dying to tons of AoE. Why did you stop a Mumu? Wow. Saved by the MF ultimate. Wow. Okay. So top lane's being pushed in, bot lane's being pushed in on the mini map, and mid lane's kind of even. Baron's up. Dragon will be up in a little bit. You have some wards out. If I was Sona, I'd probably be saying, hey, can somebody go help me ward this? Or, okay, well, you have sweepers, so you can't go and ward yourself. Which I guess is okay, but I don't think you've spotted out any wards to take out. So, building Thornmail. Yeah, might as well. I mean, looking at most of the damage dealers, they're, you know, all AD. You have Renekton, you have Xin, you have Jinx. Those are the main damage dealers. Get nailed by the hook again. Alright, Sona, quit frontlining for the team. Let him Mumu and Shyvana do it. Singe is just screwing around being singed, going for the farming game. But there's a rot in that lane, because guess what? I guess everybody's building a rot here. See, now you get hooked. Mumu, what are you doing? Wow. 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 Oh my gosh. Okay, that fight was a little bit too deep for my liking, because you're in between two turrets. Right here at this point, because the Mumu came in. Ult from Sona only hits 2 people. Probably would have been better had it hit Xin, so he wouldn't have had time, but that's an overlooked thing. Wow. Alright. This is the ultimate. You killed Jinx, really good. If you guys had a little bit, you know, more synchronization going on, you would have been able to land CC on top of CC. You would have had Xin screwed, and he probably would have been dead almost immediately instead of low like he is right now. And Lux probably would have died too. But that's okay. It's kind of the risk that you take when you're ganking under a tower in between towers. Risky business there. Wow, that flash hook level 9,000. Still that chase going in. And be careful on that front lining. There you go. There you go. Wow, dies to... How the heck? Oh, dies to that. Okay. Dies to Lux's Luden's Echo. That's kind of deadly when she's 6'2" and 9. And MF only has 1 kill. Singe is going for a good old romp around in the jungle with some words of his own. Because, you know, maybe I should go flank around here and try to scare Renekton off. Get stunned, slowed. Realizing he's probably in trouble right now, running for his life. Man! Slowed by the abilities. Rocket misses. Man. That Jinx plays Jinx just like I do. Good half the time with the rockets and bad half the time. Because you don't know the positioning. You don't know where they're running, if they're straight down the lane, if they're hiding in a bush, or if they're going back. So I'd group up mid. And get Scuds. You built into a dead man's. Thresh. Gets laid back. Dragon's coming up, so you're probably grouping around for that, because you realize we probably shouldn't have lost our Dragon for no reason. Everybody's building a rot. Singed has a rot. Pushing up top lane. And Renekton has a rot. Pushing up top lane. We're just gonna go for the good old, let me steal all your jungle and proxy farm. Mumu going in, gets nailed by everything. Wow. Oh, was that an escape ultimate by Sona or a back off? Wow. You decide to go gates. Yeah. You don't have any vision, go through that, Alright. And that's unfortunately what happens when, oop, kicking the microphone here, when you have little vision, bot side. Is you go push a lane up, you push it too far, and then you realize you get outflanked and none of your team are there to help you out. Well, Amumu died for no other reason than he just wanted to go in and ult 3 people, followed by Sona, who lived, but none of the rest of you guys were there to help out in that fight. So it looks like Jinx is probably going to get the dragon for free. She can just stand there and auto it to death. That's what she has built. It looks like she has Lord Dominic's regards, and that second dragon for blue team. Speed this up a little bit. I might only be able to get through this one spectate today. I'll have to look at the second game. First one should be good enough though for the macro game. So you're all grouped around Baron. You drop a couple deep wards in, you at least know where they are. Renekton killing a rot. Yo, Amumu, how far are you gonna go in without the rest of your team? If you can do something like that, make sure the rest of your team is there. But he gets a kill on the Thresh. Ultimate being burned into the midst of that. MF step up. MF step up. I would have waited a little bit for the wave to pull up. Ooh, crit coming out. Ult being burned by Jinx. Everybody's still alive, running around, but are now down a couple ultimates. Lux hasn't ulted yet. Xin ulted. And Renekton decides he wants to help out, but seeing as how he's flanking and got caught up by a ward, he says, screw it, I'm going to go back.
Man, how many... Is this a rat game?
The blue team has like 1 rot, and then you guys have a rot. Well, you have 2. Your team has 2. On Singed and Sona. So you push the lane back out. Probably noticed that Lux came in toward that. But I have vision on Baron if you want to contest it. Singed is screwing around bot. If he was smart and he had teleport, he'd probably be waiting for you guys to come in and do a fight or something so he can join in. What is this? What is this? The good old hide in the bush and wait for them to show up? Dragon's not gonna show up for another couple of minutes. Why are you guys all grouped around bot? Go push a lane up. What are you doing? Okay, so you decide to move up a bush and hide around in a red bush. Jinx is by herself. Yo, go down and flank that. Go down and flank that. What is going on? Singed is gonna have to teleport top to save his lane, or he's gonna suffer it being lost at this point. Yo, what are you guys doing? This ain't no powwow party. Don't go decide you want to go push mid. You just lost the turret. Jinx is with the rest of her team. What are you guys doing? You don't have any vision on him in the red side. Overextending, going in for... Okay, a binding. That's okay. They die anyways. Wow, Crescendo hits nobody. Ult being thrown into the middle of that. Useless MF ult. Don't know who you're hitting there. Renekton's knocking on the door to your second inhibitor. Is going to take that. Singed has to go piece late. Teleport gets interrupted because he realizes at this point he's kind of screwed. Renekton can just push down top all he wants, but he decides he wants to back out. He's not sure if they want to go in on this. You're getting caught by the hook. Decide you still want to screw around mid, wait for your lane to push up. Singed is going to take advantage of eating a laser and leaving a trail of poison for everybody else. This is where you're going to get caught for overextending because Renekton shows up and decides to push the lane back out. The only one you got for that whole engage was one ultimate and a dead Lux. But you also killed Jinx a little bit later in the midst of that. Bot lane's being pushed into your lane now. So you decide to go bot to push that back out. See, that's what waiting around causes to happen. It gives the enemy team a way back in. And seeing as they're now 27 to 22, they have a kill lead on you guys. They have no gold lead on you though. But obviously you can't tell that. You're even in turrets roughly. You're even in dragons. So I'd be looking to force a fight, or I'd be looking to pick somebody out at this point. Dragon's up at 140. You have the timer on that now. Moon was killing a rot top, so they can't push top lane out anymore. This is where I'd be grouping mid, just like you're doing right now, to prevent Renekton from pushing this in. See, Renekton's overextended right now. If you had a couple more wards out, you could tell where everybody else is, but Renekton's realizing that, backs out and goes back into the river. He was by himself for about 15 to 20 seconds, so if you guys wanted to flank, if you wanted to pick, that would have been a dead Renekton. Granted, Amumu was top, but it would have been 4v1, and if the rest of the team showed up, it wouldn't have been there to do any good. Renekton has free time in the world to run back up top, start pushing the lane out. He's probably going to drop down his rod again, which means somebody's going to have to go top soon enough to, push him back out. You guys decide to go back to farming, padding your stats. You're going up top, asking for help. They're asking for help at Baron. They're not sure. Blue team's not sure if you're doing Baron right now. This is critical. They have no idea if you're doing Baron right now. Singed is going to kill Lil Alex. Looks like they're going to have a good old time rumble in the jungle bot. This is where a fight's going on. Crescendo, nice crescendo by Sona. And an MF ult to follow up. Flash over the wall to save that. Lux is going to pay for that. Overextending because she decided to push lane all by herself, and you're not going to get away from Singed if he has an eye on you. Thresh has been suffering from disconnects all game. I would have this game would have been easier if I had known he was disconnecting this much. To be like, look, their support's not there to help out. I don't know why Amumu wanted to go underneath to go flank that out. Flashes over. Bandage tosses back to the minion and dies to 3 of the people bot lane. So you know top lane. So you know 3 people are top lane right now. You know where Xin was, Renekton, and Thresh for that brief period of time. So you figure you might as well take that and see if you can push mid lane in more. Singed has some helping. Has help bot lane. Decided, hey, let's go 1v1 Xin. Out of that. Alright. Or ult out of that. How in the world did that hook land? No follow-up by the rest of the team. They're kind of scared at this point, backing off. You're kind of tanky going on, but Singed has no mana to do anything else. I think Renekton teleported on top of that ward. No, he just ran over to help out. Bot lane's being pushed up. You know where they all are right now. Top lane's being pushed. Yo, MF, group with the rest of your team. Why don't go top? Or why are you going top to go push in some farm and pad your stats if you're so far behind when you're at your most use with the rest of your team? Your whole team right now is going bot lane, pushing in a turret, and you're not there to help them out and provide any poke. The only other poke they have is Sona. The enemy team has Lux, Thresh who can land a hook, and Jinx who's been with her team most of the time. Going to be an easy dragon for you guys. Uncontested, by the way. Xin decides he wants to go push out top lane again. Lux wants to go push out mid lane. You're pinging Baron right now to go and do it. They're going over to ward it. You're realizing at this point Jinx is by herself. You could probably go for a flank, but you don't have any vision on that, so it's kind of risky. You ran over a ward, but you have good vision on the red side jungle. Go up and do Baron right now. All 5 of you are there right now. If you're not going to go for Baron, look at this. Look at how far Renekton is. You have total vision on him, and Singed is going right here. I wouldn't be grouping mid for this. I'd be going for this pick right here. What Singed is doing right now. I would have either been, like, because you had vision on everybody. I would have been either going and collapsing onto him right there, or I would have been doing Baron. With the top lane turret that's extremely low, Singed gets hooked in the midst of that. Crescendo being dropped. Ultimate from MF. being dropped into the midst of that. Turret goes down. Singe is probably going to die for it, but it's okay. You're overextended right now. The rest of them just getting killed by Lord Dominic's regards. He'll regard you later. And now MF is running for her life because the rest of her team ain't there to help her out, and that's an ace. Why would you put a rot there? Who the heck put that rot in that bush? Alright, and that spells a free Baron for blue team. What could have been a pick or very easily a Baron for the red team, because they knew where everybody else was and they had a perfect opening to take Baron, didn't take it, they all stood around there, and that costed them an ace. That's probably what would have been looking at right there. So now they have Baron enhanced minions. Renekton is pushing top, that's a problem. Bot lane's pushed up by itself, and mid lane's being pushed up by 3 of the blue team. We're probably going to get this turret for free, even though they said screw to... Whoa, watch how far you're going there, Sona. Yeah, we understand you died first and you're trying to push it out. But if you're dead, you're no good to the rest of your team. They kind of need you with that crescendo. So that cost you an ace, that cost Baron, and that cost 2 turrets. And probably this 3rd turret, even though Singe is trying to do what he can, yeah, that cost you 3 turrets. And a Baron, along with the rest of your team being dead. That's what you gave to the enemy team because you didn't go for that pick on Renekton top or that Baron. Singe goes and gets an easy double kill. Man, you're just gonna keep pushing that on, but yeah, Singe gets an easy double kill because Jinx decided to overextend with a support who's useless. Speaking of useless, hey Sona! Alright. I don't know if you wanna... Okay, interrupted the teleport going on. Smited. He's probably gonna die for this. Be nice gold going on. Wow, nice. Keep on him. Keep on him. Yo, camera, go back. Keep on him. You got Singe going up. Why did you pull back? There was Singe going in right for that. You would have had a dead Renekton. The one that was the whole problem this whole entire time and what cost you the ace and 3 turrets finally died 2 minutes later. And now you guys have a little bit of an opening back into the game. MF goes back to the base. She should probably group mid to push the rest of the lanes out. If you're going to back out like that, you should have at least finished clearing that wave. Who cares about counter jungling right now? You have an open inhibitor. Well, no. No inhibitors are open right now. And their Baron buff is just about over. Somebody finally drops a ward in the lane so you can find out if you're going to get flanked from behind. Finally a good move there. Wow. I wouldn't have done that fight. I would not have done that fight. MF is just coming. How long is MF going to stay at the fountain to help out? Crescendo coming in. Lux burns the ult. Everybody's burning everything. Golden mode going in. Almost kills that. They're running for their life. They're too low to help out or do anything else. Jinx dies to poison. Nice job there, Singe. Just running around and screwing around with everybody. Okay, so that was a 2-for-1 fight. A very 5v4 lopsided fight. MF finally shows up to fight. Watch out with those hooks. Apparently this Thresh is getting better with time, figuring out how to land those hooks. MF, I wouldn't be there. I'd say, where's the rest of my team? I need you to help out here. Singe is gonna go push that out. You figure why not? I'm gonna go push top out. Watch how far he pokes in on you, MF. You're gonna be dead very quickly, and you finally have decent ward coverage. You have ward coverage down the lane. You have bot lane that's pushed. You have a couple wards under blue side jungle and a ward in their bush by raptors, so at least you don't get flanked. Thresh disconnects again. And at this point, it's funny, because you might be looking at the score right now going, oh man, they're up 35-28. But in realistic terms, if you look at it, you stayed a little bit too long. slow, decide to ult out of there, but you're even in gold. You might have one more dragon than they do, but you have the exact same turrets, and they wasted their Baron buff because they died for it. So with this would be a very safe dragon. Blue team is nowhere to be found, but because of warding, you know exactly where they are. They're running through the blue side jungle for no other reason than to just sit there and try to kill Singe, who's just a troll, gets hooked by a minion. And that's a nice 4th dragon. 4th dragon means that you get Dragon's Dominance, 20% less damage from turrets. So you can go dive turrets if you want to. Really nice pick going out here. Renekton caught out by the whole team. Crescendo going in. MF burning her ult. Going to kill that Renekton. That whole... Nice. Deny that. Yeah. Nice. Ult being burned. A whole lot of stuff being thrown out. Zin's running for the life. Lux burns the ultimate. Everybody's burned everything at this point. Wow. If you guys were going to be hesitant before about wanting to finish that fight, that's why. Because when Jinx switches over to her Rockets, especially with the rest of you guys grouped up like that, that's going to AoE crit for like 800. And you guys are going to realize very quickly, hey, we don't have a lot of health here. But seeing as how you're at your full build, there's really nothing else you can do. Sin's going to get caught out. I'd have to let him die. He paid for his crime. Trolling. And you're back top pushing the lane out. Looks like the rest of the team, they're all grouped up. That's going to be a very dead Sona. Oh my gosh. Saved by the Amumu. Bandage toss from downtown, denying all the CC and AoE abilities being thrown on. Dropping a ward, you decide to join up with the rest of your team. Bot lane's being pushed into your turret, so somebody should probably go out there soon to push that out. You don't have to kill out everything and then push it out and take like 2 or 3 waves on top of that. Just killing that fat wave and the wave directly after means that your lane's going to start pushing into it. Sona drops the rot, figures that's probably good enough, will prevent the wave from being pushed up. MF... decides he wants to group up, but you have vision on bot. You know what's going on. The Renekton's top right now, killing your rot and spotted out by minions. He's top by himself, like legit top by himself. Baron just came up. The rest of you are grouped up mid. Singe goes bot to help push the wave out, and you have vision right now on 3 of the enemy team. So if you wanted to, you can completely ward this up, back out, or get caught out by, oh my gosh. Flash is being burnt, Thresh trying to see if he could get a hook in. Sona, I would be running for my life right now. Your front line just crumbled. I wouldn't have fought that. Yeah, it is going to cost you. Being used, Kamehameha hitting absolutely nobody, and then here comes Jinx to play cleanup. It's a triple, easy triple. And now you have a problem. Sona, who decided she wanted to get Raptors over everything else. Yo, why are you frontlining it, Sona? You have no help to help that out. Singe is trying to do what he can, but this is going to be an easy turret for them, probably an inhibitor. Jinx going in with the rocket saying, yo, back off or I'll kill you with an AoE stun. Right now they're deciding, should we push top? Should we push Baron? The Rot's doing some good bot lane. They decided, screw it, we're going to go tank the turret. Wow. Ooh, he's getting, ooh. I might want to be building some armor after that. Oh my gosh. You guys have so much gold. You have so much gold. There's absolutely nothing you can go for. 2 inhibitors down at this point. Knocking on a door. Deciding to clear out the farms as they go. And try and get a Baron on top of it. Rot's been doing some good, pushing bot lane out. Top lane has a rot going on. Pushed into yours, but that's okay. All of them are low at this point, but you have no vision on it, no way of knowing what they're doing, but they're probably doing Baron. It's going to be an easy Baron for them, uncontested. Probably going to back out and then group up, finish their items. Yeah, they can't. Everybody's bought everything. They can't get anything else. Yo, I just go to find out where that stupid rod is and I take out the rod. But right now... Did it just expire? No, it didn't. It's still there. Okay, so that's pushed out, so I wouldn't be pushing that anymore. MF decides she wants to melee the whole minion wave. Ay, ay, ay. The one who's been starved this whole game can finally start building some stuff, and she has no idea what to build with it. Okay, Jinx is by herself bottom. You don't know where anybody else is, but they have vision fairly well on your red side of the jungle. This would be a great time to group up mid. This would be a great time to group up, try to spot some people out, see if you can get a pick. I wouldn't be going on to that. Yep, the whole rest of the team is there. Watch out for the poking going on. Yeah, and you got caught out by that. Rocket is of no use to Singe, because guess what? He's a big old fat tank. Big old fat tank with health, so he can tank that. Go ahead, Jinx, fire some more rockets. What's being used? Dragon came up. This is probably going to be a dragon for them. I'd probably have to go contest that. You have vision. You know kind of where they are at. Seeing as how you don't, you decide just group up and push your lanes out. But your lanes are pushed at this point. See, your lanes are pushed out at this point. Your lanes are pushed out to here. Top's still okay for, you know, probably 30 more seconds before somebody's going to have to go and help that out. Rod's been doing some work bot lane, pushing this wave down to the point where it's stuck right here at their first turret. So nobody needs to worry about going bot at any time to help out. You need to be grouped up right now to see if you can contest something out or pick out somebody. Which in this case might have to be Renekton again, because he's just this annoying, stupid little alligator who just runs around trying to kill people. Like right now. Why are you guys calling to pull back? Singe decides, you know, you should probably go help out. Flash being burnt by MF because she's out of position. 3 people are bot right now. You know where people are. 3 people are bot right now, pushing a lane in. And yet there's 3 of you, 4 of you mid, with 2 people that you can clearly tell are clearly hesitant about wanting to fight. So you rotate over bot. And say, hey, if you guys want to go screw around, we'll go and screw around with you guys. Rat's been dropped bot lane, so it's not going to be of any use now. If I was Sona or... well, okay. Yeah, you got caught out by that. You were around for too long. Good thing you made it out. Trying to go in for a fight, see what they can do. Where did that heal come from? Yo, what the heck? Wow. Jeez. Bandage tossed back into the ultimate from Lux, and that is a very dead team. If you're alive, trying to probably come back in and see what you can do to help out. That's 4 of your people dead. Due to the fact of Jinx being able to AoE on her rockets again. This is why picking somebody out is great, because it means that you don't have to worry about a tank anymore, and at this point it's really no use because you know you're dead in that game. Because now they have more kills than you do. 10k gold ahead, and that's an easy game for them. Nice flash, Lux. Like you did any work. Okay, so to break that down, what you needed for this team composition, since your team was mainly melee oriented and the only range damage you had was MF, who was never really around for fights, and when she did was good about half the time, compared to the enemy team who had a Lux who could poke, a Thresh who could hook, and then a Jinx who could land down snares or just switch to rockets and melt everybody on an enemy team. it was easy for Jinx. All she had to do was stand back and throw rockets every so often and watch you guys, the front line, the tanks, all die. Renekton got himself caught out a couple of times, thinking he was the big man, but he fell. He could fall a couple of times. That's what gave you guys the in back into the game. Um, Zin really didn't need to do anything worried about frontlining because, you know, everybody else was doing a job for him, and all he had to do was go in and assassinate somebody. So that being said, you had 3 rots on your team built to try and push out lanes, compared to 2 on the blue team. But yeah, that Baron call, when I said you guys should have gone for Baron, you knew exactly where everybody was, if not for a brief second, if you were looking at the map. You would have known exactly where everybody was. They were completely in vision of either your minions or your wards. Renekton was clearly by himself, and Singed going for that should have meant you guys should have collapsed on Renekton and killed him for it. It would have pulled everybody else up to go and try and save Renekton, who would have been dead anyway, and by the time they got there, you guys would have had a nice little power spike of your own going on and probably could have gotten somebody else or pushed them out, taken Baron, and taken that Baron buff yourself and applied pressure to their lanes along with the rot, and you guys, that would have probably been game like 5 or 10 minutes after that. But this game was almost an hour long. So, oh my goodness. So hopefully that helped. Building wise, like you had so much gold you didn't know what to do with it. I might have not built Thornmail. I might have built something else. But I don't know at this point because it was doing really good. It was doing really good until you guys collapsed, and you collapsed because you went for a team fight at the wrong time, and then when you were there, the tanks were eating everything. Like Jinx was just sitting back, shooting everybody to Kingdom Come with the rockets, and that's how your front line died. MF did like no damage, so that's when you make your own damage. Yeah, hopefully that helped. Let me know if you want me to watch the second spectate. Hopefully you got enough from this, and hopefully your next game will be an easy victory, because it looks like you're pretty good on Shyvana. You got fed really early on. You're getting some picks going on, but yeah, just the macro game of watching how lanes are pushing out, pushing in. Vision of where the enemy team was would lead to a very easy victory, because you would have vision on knowing who to pick out and who to go for and how to win this particular instance of this match. Get Baron, push down turrets, take down inhibitors, punish the enemy team for overextending, and that would have been a very easy game. So with that being said, GG everybody. I'm gonna end the stream. Oh yeah, I know.